Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice. If you see my face for the first time and you're new to my videos, thank you very much. Please do not forget to click the like button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Now, over the week, that's last week, April 13th, is 11th or 13th to 19th, that's the National Medical Laboratory Science Week. Yes, I am proud to be a med lab scientist, be a medical scientist, whatever it is called in your country. I am so proud to be a medical laboratory scientist, and I actually didn't plan on doing this video, but over the week then I saw some arguments of something that I've actually gone through before. Argument of, oh, as we're med lab scientists, we work in the background, and then people, other some courses, which I'm not going to be mentioning names, some courses are trying to take over our space. Some places are no longer employing, like some hospitals or laboratories are trying and not really employing medical laboratory scientists, and all that argument basically. And on this channel I am real about medical laboratory science to a large extent. So when I saw that argument, I was just like, oh, that's true. Normal old me, in fact last year me, who have been so pumped, I'm like, how will you try to change? Because even something happened last year. I know it's something happened last year in the where I worked. Doctors, yes, I mentioned them, doctors were sent to come to the laboratory on laboratory posting, and they were told to learn. They were they're actually to go around to labs to learn about what each lab does and all that. And then at first when I heard about it, I was like, that's bizarre. I don't go to the ward and tell them I want to do word posting. Word posting is not part of what is in my, well, I should say, internship curriculum or whatever. It's never either for us as scientists. I think here in Nigeria though, to go for word posting, and then you're sending people there. So it brought about a lot of views. They were trying to displace us, they are trying to remove us from the setting, they are trying to feel like we are not important, they are trying to make sure that they're trying to basically tell us they can do our jobs. That was basically the summary of everything. And at that point in time, I was part of the gang, furious actually. Then coming to this year again, when I actually saw it, when I saw the whole thing, I was like, okay, but now I have a different mindset about it. The truth is that our definition is our importance. I'm not going to redefine medical laboratory scientist or science here again, because I think I've done that in previous video. You can check it out if you actually don't know our definition, the definition of medical laboratory science. And I realized that our strength is in our definition. It's the way there's something that is usually said, how no two humans are identical, even identical twins, they're always unique in their own ways. I think same thing applied to each course, every and all courses, irrespective of be it healthcare, architecture, or whatever. We are all uniquely different, and no course can overtake the other. Basically, no course can fill in the gap for the other. I stand on that ground and say it. Now calm down, let's think about this. To an extent, words don't actually affect people's mindset. I don't know how many of you have been in an argument where you dispensed ATP, where you dispensed all your energy, and then at the end of the day, one thing you will notice, especially in Nigeria, when we used to argue with strength here, and one thing you will notice that even after all the whole argument, 90% of the time, everybody involved in that argument will still go back with the same mindset they brought to the argument. Like, if I came to the argument feeling like A is better than B, no matter what B says, even at the end of the argument, I'll still believe A is better than B. So words don't really do a lot when it comes to trying to convince people. And then that is where I noticed there is power in skills. There's power in our skill, our knowledge. No matter what you do, as far as you did not undergo the course, you cannot have the exact knowledge and skill I have. The way you might be able to, the way I can apply myself and be very innovative and conventional in anything or in any area I find myself when it comes to medical laboratory science related issues, Someone else wouldn't study that course, you will not be able to fit in no matter how. Let me give a simple example. I think everybody will understand. Now we know they are architects and they draw design boards and all that. Imagine, for example, you stay around people. You know, there's something that they say, when you stay around people, you learn skills and all. It's just like same thing how you can stay in the lab for a while and you can pick up, okay, this is how they do it. That just brought me to, okay, let me continue with this example first. So now you stay with an architect. You know, these people who build it, architects are not the one that build, but they have the overall idea and they know the slope, the dimensions and all that. Now the fact that I stay with them and I can say, okay, yes, I can build a house, I know how to lay the bricks, I know how they make bricks, I know how they dig the floor, I know how you go take it up and how you do the roofing and everything. No matter how long I stay with an architect, there are some things you will never learn, there are some things you will never be able to apply except you actually go and learn that course. Now an architect might look at things like, oh, the direction of the wind, how you build an house, direction of the wind, the slope, the all stuff of that area, the topography, basically soil topography of that area. And another person might not even know that actually means it, but because he went there, he studied it, you might not know, but you think, oh, it's just dig the floor, build a house roof. What does it take to build a house? Is it not to get bricklayer and tell them to mold and all that thing? And that is not, no matter what you do, no matter how long you learn, you can never get that degree of being an architect. Same thing applies to medical laboratory science. Now, for example, during my NYC camp, I was privileged, like I say, to be an associate farm. Like everybody, I think 80% of people in the clinic where I worked actually thought I was a pharmacist, and that was because there was no real place for lab scientists, and we didn't really have, there were no really tests and all that to do. So I was 80% of the time always in the pharmacy. So I sat down there, I watched them how they dispensed drugs whenever prescriptions came and all. And then it got to a point in time I was, okay, you know, first was, okay, please, what did they write? A 3/7, what does it mean? They would tell me and I would dispense. Then somebody will actually come and then I'll be able to actually dispense the drugs to them. But make no mistakes, when it comes to, there are some prescriptions probably a doctor will send, and then a pharmacist, right from experience, a pharmacist from experience, you know, okay, these two drugs will contraindicate. And trust me, you can never see everything there is, no matter what you're learning. There are some things you will never see, there are some things that will only come rare. And no matter, except you have the knowledge, you will not be able to apply that knowledge in a given application. The fact that I was staying in a pharmacy, the fact that I was able to dispense some drugs doesn't make me a pharmacist, because I did not learn it. No matter if they were to come now and ask me about some certain things, I will never be able to fill into that place. Now people would think because, oh, the fact that you can dispense drug, that makes you automatically a pharmacist. We have, or oh, as far as she can dispense drug, she's a pharmacist. Oh, come, if pharmacist is not around, they'll be like, ah, that girl can dispense drugs, we can make do with her. But it's not it. Now I'm of the opinion, now when people come to tell me, oh, they will take your place, in my friend, like, is it not the place? Take the place. I will take my knowledge, I will take my skill, and I will find a new way to actually apply my skill and knowledge in a different place. So what makes us medical laboratory scientists is not where we are working. I am a medical laboratory scientist. I am a medical laboratory scientist not because I'm working in the lab in the hospital. No, that doesn't make me a medical laboratory scientist. What makes me a medical laboratory scientist is the knowledge and the skill I have to be able to apply. See, so no matter what anyone tells me, you want the position, please do take it. Feel free to take it. I will always find another place to apply my knowledge to apply my skills to. So it is not the place that makes me, I make the place complete. I was telling someone, so I will not be threatened. It is not possible. I, as a medical laboratory scientist, I am not threatened by any course. Every course should be, everybody should, I understand that I will never fit into the role of a pharmacist. I'm not even trying to fit. I am okay where I am, and I am okay with applying my knowledge and skills wherever I find myself. That is why I guess it's very important for us as medical laboratory scientists to actually be innovative. Now, this is the charge to everyone out there. it's very easy for us in Nigeria to get lost in the cycle of, oh, I just go to work, do MP and do this thing, and then because we do not practice other things, or we do not learn, or we do not try to know more about other things, we become slack in the skills. Not like the knowledge is not there, but once you don't practice something, once you don't apply, basically once you don't practice something, it's just like a knife or a blade you don't use. After a while, it's going to become very rusty. Same thing with us as human beings. So I'm charging all medical laboratory science there, be innovative in your craft, be very, very innovative. See, nobody, I mean nobody, no course can we cannot fill into any course, we cannot try to fill into any course. Same thing, no course can take your place. If you decide now to go and study 4 years medical laboratory science, be my guest. Now I cannot be threatened. So this is basically like a charge out there, you know, in the spirit of happy National Medical Laboratory Science Week. I am happy to say I am proud to be a biomedical scientist. I am proud to be a medical laboratory technologist. I am proud to be a medical laboratory scientist. Like, with all the struggles, with all the ups and downs, I can boldly beat my chest and say I am a proud medical laboratory scientist. I am proud wherever I find myself. I'm proud to be a medical laboratory scientist. I am not threatened by anybody. I am fulfilled in the path I have chosen. And basically, this is just a charge to everyone out there. Remain innovative in your craft, and what else? We do better. Basically, we do better. We grow better. This course is 10 times better. And let's not bother ourselves with unnecessary things. And you know, we are all trying to put our energy all out there in trying to talk and trying to, you know, convince people. Let's not use words to convince. Let our skills, let our innovation convince them. Let our skills, let's do less talking, and you know, put more work in what we learned, what we were trained to do. Basically, the knowledge we've gained, let's apply it. You know, one thing about knowledge is that you can apply it in every situation. We have the knowledge, we have the skill. Now the application is diverse, very, very diverse. So now it's still left to us to apply it to all these diverse areas. And let's just leave the struggle of some people are trying to, let's just leave the political brouhaha alone, because I think basically that is just what it is, the power orgy and all that nonsense. Because truth be told, nobody wants to really be working in plenty places. The only thing is just because of power and all that unnecessary things. So basically, that's my chat to you out there. Thank you very much if you watched this video today. Thank you very much if you watched this video to the end. Please do not forget to click the like button, and also let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you very much, and stay blessed.